is the 6th of July. It's what, 10 a.m., something like that, a little bit after. Yeah, I'm at the Green River Lakes Trailhead, which showed up on the map. It's really a great place if you have a vehicle to be able to stage a vehicle and do a segment, just due to how it fits with the rest of the trail. But it was about, what, less 20 miles of dirt road, bumping along at, 15 miles an hour. I mean, it was, yeah. So there's Les, who was very kind in dropping me off here at the trailhead, so I can hike back to my own vehicle at Big Sandy. But this is just absolutely gorgeous views here, and it's a beautiful day. Not a cloud anywhere, and this is a great valley. I mean, it reminds me of Yosemite Valley in many ways. So anyway, I'm gonna get a good start on the day, and thanks again to Les for making it all happen. Absolutely magnificent scenery here. I mean, just fabulous. This, I believe, is the Green River. I'm going to be crossing over on a bridge here momentarily, but I just got to show you this. I'll try to get some close-ups of these mountains here in the distance, hanging over the lower Green River Lake. Yeah, and I get to hike along the Green River, I think, for quite a while. Don't know if I'm going to be wading it at all. I have my Crocs if necessary, but yeah. I'm going to go across this bridge here. Wow, this is seeing a lot of horse traffic. Wearing through the planks. Wow. Really nice, really nice. Yeah, okay. Going up the Green River. So I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I came to I've only hiked a mile and a half, 2 miles, something like this. Here's something called the Clear Creek Canyon. And I see on the lay maps that there's a place, it's just about a mile up. It's a knoll you go to, and Jonathan Lay on his maps annotated that you might want to consider going here, even if you're not taking this alternate trail, just for the spectacular view of the Clear Creek Canyon. So it's going to be a mile up and a mile back, because I'm not going to take that alternate. The alternate beyond that knoll is just sort of bushwhacking for several miles to connect to other alternates, which I'm not going to take. But I've decided to take this. I sat there and I said, okay, why wouldn't you take, an extra mile up and a mile back for the potential for a spectacular view of a canyon that you're never going to see again? So yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm not on anybody's schedule here. I think I have plenty of food to get back to Big Sandy. Weather's great. Gonna check it out. It is so beautiful. Well, I just stopped to say hi to somebody who's resting by the trail in between the upper and lower Green River lakes. There's the upper lake right there with Square Top in the background. And I started talking to this guy, and his wife comes up, and you know, where are you from kind of thing. And I said, well, I went to college. At some point I said, yeah, I went to college in South Dakota. And she said, oh, you know, where? Well, I went to Augustana. Oh, well, me too. Well, what year were you? 1980. Well, me too. Name is Nancy Ostley. And yeah, same year, same college. I remember her name, but I don't remember her, and she wasn't in like my department or you know, circle of friends or whatever. But here we are meeting. It was pretty crazy, yeah. Anyway, so she and her husband live in Bozeman, and he's a professor there, and they're heading back. Small world. Small world. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. More shots of Square Top, and then it is now revealing itself. I think this is where I'm headed, right down here, where I think I'm going to be following the Green River for several miles, actually. So without much climbing, but wow, like I say, I couldn't resist. So sometimes people ask, you know, like what I eat, stuff like that. So I'll show you what I oftentimes have sort of on the first night out. And what this is, so over here, first I made my evening tea, herbal tea of some sort. This is like passion fruit Tezo. And what this is 2 packages of shrimp flavored ramen noodles, 2 packages. Boiled that in about 2 cups of water or so. Put in a big dollop of butter, which I almost always carry out from a trail town, because it is very energy dense, and if it's cool like it is here, it doesn't go bad in a few days. It was a little soft, but it'll get firmed up in 40-degree overnight temperatures. And then I put in a whole can of tuna packed in oil. The packed in oil is important because it has about twice as many calories as the tuna packed in water. And then I also put in a couple tablespoons probably of potato flakes, which sort of thicken up the sauce, and it makes almost a liter here of stuff, and it's quite good. The shrimp flavor with the tuna, it's a good combination. And carrying a whole can rather than like a foil tuna pack isn't much of a big deal. Get a lot more protein, and I'm only carrying it, you know, half a day here. So that's what dinner is going to be tonight.